Greetings from St. Nectarios Chapel in Carmel. We are now in our little bookstore right here. This is Father Jan and
Jacob Voice.
We're greeting you with great joy. First of all, to thank you for being good stewards, for the service you do in the church, serving Christ, for being good members of our family, for showing your love for Christ and for one another. We're so blessed to have you in our little community here. Indeed. And also to tell you about the new things and the ones that we have to finish before the end of the year. I'll be giving to you a little report, just touching up on those new things that are more important to us in 2019. First of all, we started a new ministry called I Help in support of the homeless women. Then in our festival this year, which was good, thank God, we've had a very beautiful group of new members of the community who got involved and delivered to their best, thus completing our family coming together in love to present to the rest of the world who we are. Then in the Sunday school, where Jacob works every Sunday, we've added another group, a third group for the older kids. And all the kids participate now in a children's choir, which will perform Christmas carols the Sunday before and the Sunday after Christmas, and of course on Christmas night, when we'll celebrate the liturgy. We also have added this year a new committee taking care of the strategic planning. It's called Vision 2020, and part of their work now for the last 6 months is the push for us to become a healthy parish, which means becoming more involved spiritually and living the gospel, being good stewards according to the word of Christ. We have added new icons to our chapel right here and in the big church, and we continue to have many services where you are also remembered in our prayers. Finally, we have now a group of catechumens, 5 adults and 2 children, many of them preparing to be received in the church on the great and holy Saturday. So as you can tell, many things happening. These are just the new ones. And, you know, the older ones, come and see, come and join us. We'd love to have you. And also join us in more giving, not just time and talent, but also treasure. Right, Jacob?
That's right. So as we grow in size and activity, it's also our job to plan and to budget the financial numbers that follow that. And this year, tracking that growth and continuing to project for that growth, we did project a growth in our stewardship to a budget of about $144,000, toward which we've reached about $126,000. So at this point, with a few weeks left to go in December, we're about $18,000 short of the goal that we projected. That sounds like a lot, but it really only represents about 10 to 15 stewards who are still waiting in the wings for their end of the year giving, which has happened in previous years. Some of you have heard this announcement in church, so others of you are really busy and it's December, and you will remember maybe from this video to write your end of the year checks in, and that will make a difference. Or maybe it's a call for those of us who are existing stewards, 70 or 80 of us, to step up a couple hundred more than we pledged, and that would settle it, and we wouldn't have to wait for the mysterious additions. So this is the call to action for you and us, and it's the time for us to look into our end of the year giving and end of the year statements. If you have any question about your pledges or where your how much you've given toward that pledge, or if you've never even thought about making a contribution this year, this is the time definitely to think about that as we close up the books for this year. We'll have our big parish assembly meeting very soon, and we'll be going over the full budget report for the year. You'll see all of our income and expenses. You'll see how we did at the festival. You'll see all the things that we'd want to know from our finances, as well as projections for the years to come. We're planning those budgets now and approving a proposal for you to look at. But really, when it comes down to those kind of things, our parish lives and thrives off of the stewardship of our members. So we're calling to you, our stewards, to continue to contribute and to contribute all the way through the end of this year. And with that, we hope to have a great and positive report by December 31st, but maybe even sooner than that. So please remember St. John in your end of the year giving, and we'll continue to pray for you. We're excited for all that's going on. And we look forward to seeing you around for the Nativity Feast.
And again, we thank you for being here, for being part of our great family. May the good Lord grant you a most joyful Advent season and a blessed Nativity. God bless you.
Amen.